Meine Herren, ich begrüße euch am heißesten Tag der Woche. Schön, dass ihr hier seid. Ich hoffe, ihr versteht mich. Ich habe aufgerüstet. Mein Name ist Valandi Zanti und ich habe ein Headset und ich freue mich heute, dass ihr dabei seid für ein ganz besonderes Interview. Ich begrüße nämlich gleich den Original Bro Riddle, der hier zu mir stoßen wird aus den USA. Und ich glaube, das erste Mal können wir sagen, es ist wärmer hier. Also, ich wollte ein Bikini anziehen, mich als Maximum Male Model auch bewerben. Dazu hat es nicht ganz gelangt. Deshalb werde ich das so machen. Ein Gruß in die Runde an die ersten 100, die da sind. Für euch natürlich immer die Frage, einfach den Stream gerne teilen, damit auch ganz viele dabei sind und dann werden wir auch eine ganze Menge Spaß haben. Ich grüße auch in die Schweiz, auch in der Schweiz natürlich entsprechend dann das Ganze teilen und dann freuen wir uns natürlich auch, wenn es dann losgeht und ich warte natürlich jetzt schon gespannt auf unseren Stargast, der dann gleich kommen will, no, aus Kitzbühel. Also ich merke, hier ist interessante Besetzung aus überall, nicht nur irgendwie aus Deutschland. Also es kann sich nur noch um wenige Sekunden handeln und dann werde ich mal ins Boot holen. Und wenn das dann klappt, solange fragst, da ist er schon, there he is.
What's up, dude?
The original Bro Riddle, how are you?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm fine, man. I just told the guys it's the hottest day in Germany, and I don't have hair on my head, but I'm sweating. But it's great. It's summertime.
Dude, summer comes around once a year, and it is a good time. So enjoy, bro.
Thanks, man. I have to tell the first thing I lately saw you on the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. You're all smiles. I mean, you are all smiles whenever we see you, but
Yeah.
it seems that you couldn't stop smiling. Tell us about that experience.
Well, I had a lot of fun. It was kind of short notice. I was at home for a wedding for my cousin, and then I got the call. They said, "Hey, are you in the area?" I go, "Yeah." And I was a goalie playing hockey on the Tonight Show. It was pretty cool. Got to meet Jimmy Fallon. That was tight. Another day in New York City, so that was fun. And yeah, just another day as the bro, dude.
Just another day as the pro. It was awesome. Have you ever played hockey before?
Yeah, because I'm from upstate New York. We
Yeah.
play a lot of hockey up there. So in gym class, other things. Yeah, I've played a couple times.
Yeah. Cool. And we talked about summertime. Now you're in Germany. And first of all, we want to congratulate you from Germany on your success the past couple of weeks and months. You guys were here in Leipzig in May, and it seems to take over that the people now really, even here in Germany, they seem to get this riddle. They seem to get this riddle, bro. What is the experience for you during the past couple of months? I mean, we witnessed it in front of the camera. Has anything changed for you behind the scenes? Or your approach?
One thing has changed. I mean, I don't have Randy anymore. I'm wrestling more singles, and I feel like when you do something as good like me and Randy did, everybody kind of compares everything you do after that to that. So for me, that's one difference. But the fans, they're all about me. I'm all about them. We love each other. They love me, and dude, we're just having fun. And it's a good ride. I'm really enjoying every moment.
The interesting thing is, first question was, where's Randy? I mean, the right way would be, was Randy. The Randyism that you invented in this way. Can you give us an answer to that?
Randy is still recovering from his injuries, and hopefully he'll be back sooner than later. I can't give more of an update because I'm not a doctor and I don't have one. So, but I know Randy's in high spirits for sure, and he's doing well.
He was like a mentor in your team. He was the veteran next to you. And which role has he taken behind the scenes on preparation to your matches? And how does that change in the past couple of months working with Randy Orton together?
Working with Randy, you learn a lot. The guy's the Viper, the Legend Killer. He is Randy Orton for a reason. And, the biggest thing I can do is just watch and pick his brain and see what he does and why he does it and things like that. I've noticed if I ask, you kind of get a different answer. Best way to do is just watch what he does. And, that's what I do. I watch what he did, and this is, that's just how it worked. And then, and plus Randy helps me out when I need it. When I say something I shouldn't or something like that. I have a tendency.
What do you mean? Did that ever happen?
That's right.
I remember a great Goldberg video once. That was tense.
Yeah, Goldberg's if there's one word to sum up Goldberg, it would have to be intense, right? The guy's pretty intense, And yeah, our encounter was intense, and I was not expecting it. He caught me a little off guard, but once I realized what was going on, I kind of threw it back at him too. So it is what it is.
SummerSlam is right around the corner, and you will meet Seth Rollins on Raw. Guys, check it out this Wednesday, of course, on Pro7 Max, 10 p.m. You can see the original Bro, and there you had a little encounter, if I can say it this way, with Seth Rollins. What are your expectations, and how you go into the SummerSlam match?
So Seth freaking Rollins is probably one of the best, greatest wrestlers to be doing it right now in this era, And to be on the SummerSlam card against Seth Rollins, dude, there's nothing, other than fighting for a world title or something like that, there's nothing bigger than going against one of the best in the world at one of the biggest shows in the world, in the biggest company in the world. So pretty excited, bro. Plus we're going to Nashville, it's pretty fun town. So
yeah, I mean, SummerSlam, I think it was one of my first premium live events I saw back then, the pay-per-view times in 1991, when I got caught with the WWE fever. You had, of course, a career as an MMA fighter. When did this fever catch you to say, I'm going to do this now? What happened? Was there a specific event, or was it like, I want to transition now?
I wanted to transition for a while. I was just waiting for the right time and right place. When certain things didn't work out in the last organization I was working for, not the UFC, but Titan FC. When that wasn't working out, I was just like, you know what? I've always wanted to do it. I think it's time. And it was around when the WWE Network came out, and I felt like wrestling kind of went into a second boom, economic boom, whatever, growth, independent professional wrestling as well. Just
Yeah.
And that's when I got into pro wrestling, and it's been quite lucrative for me. It's been good,
Yeah, it is. It is. Another one who's going to do a transition I really want to ask you about is former Bellator fighter. You talked about Titan FC and Bellator. Me being also the Bellator announcer, want to ask you about Valerie Loreda, the newest acquisition for WWE. What is important in your eyes when a former MMA competitor wants to come to WWE?
Well, there's a couple things that help drastically. One, where you get. Two, do you like or love professional wrestling? Like, is it something you actually want to do, or are you just trying to take advantage of the system, and make money off something that you think might be easier than fighting? You know what I'm saying? Because people do it and they fail. That happens all the time. And number three, most importantly, you got to be charismatic. Now, she is extremely beautiful. She's extremely talented in the cage. I think she kind of checks majority of the boxes. But until you get in front of a crowd and in front of a camera and on a mic, it's different. It's something you got to get your reps in and do, and it takes time. Nobody's a natural right off the bat. But I think she's got a promising future. She looks amazing. She can work. She can move. I don't know how she can wrestle, but she can definitely punch and kick and submit. So we'll see. Only time will tell.
By the way, it's her birthday today. So congratulations, Valerie. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
And you talked about having charisma. You seem to ooze charisma. Is it something that young Riddle always was like, yeah, I want to present myself? Was that, or did you have to change something up, dial perhaps something down, or dial it more up?
I think when it comes to, it's always dial it more up. I never want to dial it down. The only time I dial it down is if somebody tells me I crossed the line or I did something or what have you. Then I'll dial it down. Always dial it up, turn it up, be entertaining, be as much as you possibly can, because we need that to translate on camera into the people all around the building. So that's just how I look at that.
You were very successful in the past couple of years. Former tag team champion, already United States champion. What do you have your eyes set on next?
Well, I had my eyes set on the Undisputed Universal Championship that Roman Reigns has, but now I can't face him. I can face whoever beats him eventually, and if I won Money in the Bank, I would have. So right now I don't know. Right now I'm just focused on Seth. I think I'm just trying to work my way up the ladder till I'm in a position where I deserve a title shot and not just give him one.
You talked about your match with Roman Reigns against Roman Reigns on SmackDown. SmackDown, of course, you can see every Saturday, guys, 10 p.m. With myself and Manu Tilo, of course, who call the action. It was great seeing the match. It was a close encounter. People were really into it. They were emotionally invested in this huge title match, your opportunity that you had. What makes Roman Reigns unique, and what is the experience? Because many people say this is a different Roman Reigns than before. And how did you experience that?
Well, I never got the Roman of yesterday, so I wouldn't know. But the Roman of today that I worked, he's not bad. He's good. He beat me. Uh, the thing is, kind of like a John Cena or somebody like that. He's in the same position. He's been built a certain way, so the fans respond a certain way to him. Now, granted, his character work as this new tribal chief character has been fantastic. It's been great. I personally enjoy it. But at the same time, it's just, it's when a guy has had a certain career already, you almost can do whatever. Like Brock Lesnar can do. He can come back as Cowboy Brock. He can come back as Speedo wearing Brock. It doesn't matter what he does. He's Brock, right? So, and I think Roman has finally reached that level.
Definitely has, and it was great to see you in the ring. And by the way, a lot of people watch that match here. A lot of people. So let's talk about draws in the future. And here in Europe, we are very happy to have Clash at the Castle September 3rd. It's going to be on a Saturday. You guys were here during a live event tour in May, as we mentioned a couple of minutes ago. Again, I want to ask you about your impressions here, not only in Germany, but in Europe, because you talked about the vibe in the arena when, like, Roman enters. How was it like for you, and what are your expectations for Clash at the Castle?
Well, Clash at the Castle is going to be insane. The amount of fans that are going to be in the building alone is going to make it insane. But at the same time, the UK, Europe, the fans there just go a little harder, and you can feel it when you're working, when you're coming out, going through the curtain, when you're in the ring, when you're slamming, getting hit. You feel that energy, and that's just something that most, even in America, even the best crowds sometimes don't have. And I know at that event, what is it, Clash at the Castle? Yeah, dude, Clash at the Castle, dude. It's going to be sick, bro. There's going to be so many people. They're going to be having chants and doing all their stuff. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait. It's going to be amazing.
I want to suggest something. This right here is like the small version of a specific championship.
Mm-hmm.
The man you faced, and you know from your past,
Yeah,
Gunther.
Gunther.
How about that? What do you say
I
about this man?
I would love to face Gunther in WWE. I mean, we've had a lot of history through the independents in England and Germany and everywhere else we've wrestled. But I think Gunther, he's a different person now. He does not
Yeah.
look like the guy I used to wrestle. He's different, but I also think he might be a little faster, but he might not be as powerful. So I want to see how this new Gunther character plays against the Bro. So we'll see.
I think we all would really like to see that. And it's like in the future, a match that needs to happen, in my eyes, Riddle versus Gunther. Another one, it's like being on the, you seem to be on the cusp now, really at the top. Not only because of this Roman Reigns main event, Undisputed Universal Championship that you had, it just feels like, and it feels like that you also feel like it's like you get out, you step out of the you step through the curtain, and there's a star coming out. Guys, not only like you, also Theory, Madcap Moss. You're like the great rising players now in WWE. Do you do you feel a kind of pressure?
No,
I
no.
like that answer.
I, I,
No.
I've I've been through enough in my life where I've felt enough pressure so many different ways. But no, this does not make me feel pressure. I feel good. I feel like I was given an opportunity, and if anything, this pressure is going to turn this piece of coal into a diamond, right? So that's how I look at this. I don't think it's pressure. It's like I earned this responsibility. Now I'm going to run with the ball.
Who do you see? I just mentioned three names. What about you? Do you see someone who we perhaps, as fans, as viewers, do not look being on the cusp right now, but you say this guy has got it, give him the opportunity, and he
There's
could be a huge player.
honestly, there's plenty of people like I say that got it and could be a huge player, but it's just right place, right time.
Right place, right time. That's the
Really
point.
is.
I saw something. I saw an old SummerSlam. It was 1999, Ken Shamrock versus Steve Blackman, and it was almost like your match. It was the Fight Pit. And I remember your Fight Pit match in NXT. You had it in the past. Do you consider that for the future again?
I would love to do another fight pit match, either on the main roster or NXT, wherever they'll allow me to do it. I love the rules. I love the setting. I enjoyed it. I think there's only certain people that can execute that style well, like a Timothy Thatcher or a Gunther or what have you. But they do what they do, and yeah. But yes,
That would be interesting.
it would.
Now, as we're coming to the close, because I'm not a late night show host, although I want to be. You're on the late night show. I want to close this thing up with some quick questions. You can answer in one word or one sentence, or not if you like. Say, shut up. I don't answer that.
Sure.
As you wish. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Who is the one opponent you want to face in WWE?
I would say Edge.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Interesting.
he's really good.
Perhaps follow up why Edge?
Why, Ed? I thought these were going to be quick questions. I pick
I'm
because
sorry, I had to follow up.
he's extremely talented. He's a legend. He's one of the good ones. He'd be more than happy to make a career. Others aren't so much.
All right. You caught me with that. Yeah, I have to follow
Others
up.
that have been on my list that I really wanted to face, like they're just not. Yeah, it's whatever. But go ahead, continue.
Now, to ask you privately, books or movies? What are you into? And the last movie you saw, the last book you read.
Movies. Jiu-jitsu book. I read jiu-jitsu books all the time, so that's the last book I read. Last movie, I'd say The Black Phone.
Mm. Okay.
Our movie, yeah, yeah.
I saw you do you teach jiu-jitsu classes also. When do you have time to do that?
Sometimes on Wednesday nights, after I do all my other stuff and train and this, that, I'll go teach jiu-jitsu.
Follow that man at Riddle Bro. There you can see it. And hopefully, if you have time here in Germany and you teach a jiu-jitsu class, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. I
Usually
really
when
want.
overseas, I don't have too much time, but if I do, definitely show up, bro.
What is the one thing in life you still want to do?
Retire. One day, though, I'm so happy working, but one day I want to retire.
Oh boy, that's a good one. I want to close with the most important question to me that we all want to know. What makes a bro a bro?
A bro is a cool, laid-back kind of guy that can handle his business. That's a bro.
And what makes a German bro?
You're a
A
German bro.
German bro.
German bro. You're a German bro. You're stallion. You get it. You got, like, what's that, Back to the Future?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. You're stallion, dude. You already did it. You're a bro.
Thanks, man. I love it. I love it. And I think now we can officially say Riddle was here on Bro 7 Max. Thanks for your time, Riddle.
Hey, thanks for having me, bro. Have a great day.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Bye-bye. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Ihr habt's gehört. Ich bin ein Bro. Danke natürlich auch an euch. Das hat Spaß gemacht. So haben wir es uns irgendwie auch erhofft mit Riddle. Und mir laufen schon die Schweißtränen runter, weil es unglaublich heiß ist. Also noch einen Schluck nehme ich auf jeden Fall. Denn meine Güte, es ist warm draußen. Also eure Fragen natürlich konnten wir auch schön immer mal einbauen, die da unten sind. Also ich sage, folgt Riddle natürlich, @RiddleBro. Mir könnt ihr gerne folgen. Freut mich auch sehr auf @ValandiZanti. Wenn ihr zurück in die Zukunft hat angesprochen, schöne Shirts haben möchtet, die so ähnlich aussehen, getshirts.de/ValandiZanti. Nicht wahr? Ich wünsche euch jetzt einfach noch einen schönen Tag. Genießt die Sonne da draußen. Denn wir haben mal endlich die Möglichkeit. Ich freue mich natürlich, wenn ihr dann Mittwoch dabei seid bei Raw ab 22 Uhr mit dem Kollegen Sebastian Hackel und Holger Böschen. Und Samstag natürlich bei SmackDown. Freut mich natürlich auch, wenn ihr wieder dabei seid. Mit mir, meiner Wenigkeit. Umgekehrt heißt es mit Manu Thiele und mir. Der Esel nennt sich natürlich immer zuerst, deswegen einmal umdrehen. Also, danke für die ganzen Herzen. Danke, dass ihr dabei wart. Genießt die Sonne. Ciao, ciao.